Okay, so amazing. Hi everyone, welcome. Today we're going to continue and do some preparations for the time of Rosh Hashanah. We're going to study from Rav Ashlag. And before we start, I would like to make the connection with the Zohar of today to read a few verses. So I wanted to look at it, and I'm going to share the screen so you can also see it. Okay, you can see my screen. That's amazing. Let me share the screen also here. Desktop. That's also amazing. So everybody can scan as one soul. Okay, so this is the Tikkun Yud Aleph, the correction number 11 for the 6th of Elul. It's the 7th day. 7th day. Today is the 6th, right? I'm not mistaken. Let's just make sure this is the 6th of Elul. No, today it's the 7th of Elul. It's day 7, but it's 7th of Elul. So let me just scroll to 7th of Elul. Okay, 7th of Elul. It's the 8th day, 7th of Elul. So let's read the first verse. You can, if you want, you can actually repeat after me. So we're making the connection to help us to remove some klipot and to cleave ourselves with the energy of purification and awakening our desire to do tshuva. Bereshit taman ashrei, veda ihu ashrei haish, veihu aleph kei yud kei, asher aleph kei yud kei, eheye asher eheye. Resha lechol reshin, va'ala itmar, roshech alaych ככרמל, ודה תפילין דרשה, ודלת ראשך כארגמן, דה תפילין דיד, ובמשבחין לבת, בהי אשרי, הדה הוא דכתיב, באשרי, כי אישרוני בנות. Beautiful. So let's come back and let's read from Rav Ashlag. Something very simple and powerful that can help us to cleave ourselves with this beautiful gift and energy of this month. And he's talking about the secret of the impregnation and the secret of giving birth, right? We know that everything we do right now, all the preparation for the holidays, and especially for Rosh Hashanah, we're going to be born again, right? In the time of Rosh Hashanah, this is the time that this is our birthday actually, right? Birthday of humanity. We're going to be born. So the question with which consciousness I would like to be born, okay? And this is why we're doing all of this work this month, to remove as much as we can things that we don't want to take with us to the next year, right? So really, really, we need to take it seriously because it's not a joke. It's like, it's the real thing, you know? And many times we're not cleaning enough, so we continue the movie again. And here, Rav Ashlag, let me just read and translate. He says, חוק ההתפתחות על פי חומת הקבלה, מהו נשמה? אי אפשר להתבונן בשום דבר בטרם שרואים את הדבר מתחילתו עד סופו. He says we can't understand nothing if we don't see it from the beginning till the end. ומתוך שאדם אינו מרגיש שום דבר אלא מתוך עצמו, and because a person, he can't feel nothing just from the way that he see things, you know, because each one of us, we see reality in a different way. We feel reality in a different way also. So he says, על דרך שחכמי הראייה מצאו שאין הצבעים שווים בכל העיניים, אלא רק הסכמה יש כאן. על כן הוא מחויב להכיר את עצמו מתחילה מתחילת עד הסוף. So he says, because of that, the person, he should know himself from the beginning till the end. This is one of the processes that we are going through, or we're supposed to go through in the months of Elul. We need to go back in time to check, our consciousness for the entire year. And if we go in deep enough, we can go back to many years before, or sometimes we can even connect with different reincarnations, right? So he says a person should know himself from the beginning till the end. דהיינו, על כל פנים, מזמן עיבורו עד אותו לאיש. From the time that he born, it says even like impregnant, like when a person was in the womb, even he says, till the day that he become to be a man, a human being, right? An adult. וכיוון שאינו כן, כי האדם מתחיל להכיר את עצמו רק בהיותו איש שלם. The person start to know himself just when he is complete. He is complete. לפיכך הוא נעדר מתחילתו. So it means like many years when we're not complete, we can't really connect with who we are. Okay, we think we know who we are, but we can't really connect with the truth of who we are. He says, אין לך אדם שמכיר את עצמו. And another point Rav Ashak saying here, טעם ב' כי להכיר איזה דבר צריכים בעיקר להתבונן לתכונות הרעות שבדבר. He says, to know something, here Rav Ashak saying something very interesting, we need to look into the bad attributes of that thing. He says, to know something, we need to look into the bad attributes of that thing. ומתוך שאין האדם יכול לראות ניגי עצמו, and because the person cannot see his own negativity, ובאותו שיעור שמושאל לו ממה שרואה באחרים, הוא רואה גם כן באספקלריה שאינה מהירה, and even though he see the negativity in other people, it doesn't shine to him in a way that he can see it on himself. מטעם כי כל רע מחויב לבוא לכלל קבלה לאדם. הרי מגיעו בעונג. דאי לאו אחי לא היה מקבלו. So he says that any negativity that comes to the person need to come in a way that the person need to accept it. And he said because of that, he need to come for the person in a pleasure way. Because if not, he's not going to accept it. And here, this is something very, very deep, what I was saying here, right? Because we say, we said many times, and especially in these months, okay, we need to do our spiritual work, with happiness. Even though it's not easy. It's hard, right? To change, to do spiritual work. Also, we have all the noise of the 1%, all of the mundane things, our job, our bills, our families. We need to do a lot of things, a lot of tasks during the day. So we're so overwhelmed sometimes. We're so like busy with the 1% that we don't have time to squeeze now spiritual work. But actually the spiritual work, it's in line together with our physical work. We just need to start to put it together and think about it. So he's saying here that when the obstacle appear, or when we see something, we judge in something, again, especially this month, why we need to take it to the entire weekdays of the entire year, we need to accept it with happiness, with pleasure. Because if not, we can understand what we need to do and what we need to change. Unfortunately, most of the time, what we're doing, we push it away. By us reacting to the situation, we're pushing away the blessing. And here I was saying, but the way it appeared to the person, what does it mean with pleasure? It still appeared with mercy. With mercy. Let's say when a person, in a day, let's say today even, let's say something happens, somebody push our button, right? Send you the text message, or say something, or did something, and he moved some furnitures in our vessel, right? So for us, it's like, wow, it's a terrible thing because now I feel bad or I react or, whatever thoughts that go into my mind, negative thoughts. So we feel kind of bad. We feel like, I could maybe do it differently, right? But he says, if we can really be honest with the situation, and go back, to the time that we've been in the womb and the time that we've been born, and we connect with that root level and ask ourselves, okay, just a second, why did I born? Why I came to this world? What is the reason? To do what? And we know from Kabbalah to do our correction. We came here because we didn't finish our correction. We need to complete our correction. So if I can remember myself that, so it means when a person come and push my button, why I should be happy about it? Because what it does, the light send me a messenger to shrink time that I can correct. Because if no one will tell me what I need to do, or no one will push my button, how am I going to correct? It might that we're going back to the endless and say, hey, what do you do over there? Just have fun, go to the beach, just work, pay your bills. What about the correction? Correction? What is correction? I don't know. Oh, I forgot about it. Okay, go back. Chas v'shalom, God forbidden, right? We already been there and we came back. So he says, Rav Ashlag, it comes, the Creator send it to the person still with pleasure, still with mercy. But the thing is, we need to start to work on our consciousness, how I see it, what I feel about it. So, again, of course, we're feeling bad at the moment, but if I can start to practice this, you know what? The light sent me that message with mercy, because you know why? Right now, I just have the feeling. But thank God, I'm still strong, I'm still healthy, I'm still here. I can still correct. Again, it depends on me. So again, I need to see it as a blessing. So I need to say thank you. No? Thank you to the Creator. So he's saying, דאי לאו אחי לא היה מקבלו. וחוק הוא שכל דבר שיש בו תענוג, אין אדם מחשיבהו לרע. And he says, everything that have pleasure in it, the person doesn't consider it to be bad. Okay? Just try to inline and think about that concept that Rav Ashlag tried to give us here. זולת על ידי ניסיונות רבות שמתפתח בהם, אשר על כן צריכים ימים ושנים, וגם זיכרון והיקש והתבוננות, said, but there are different times in the person life that the person going through different tests, and from those tests, right, and difficulties, he's growing. And he says for that, the person need a lot of days and years to actually to dig deeper and to see and to look how those situations actually helped him to correct and to grow. Again, it doesn't mean we have to go through all of those difficulties. It depends on us how or what we're going to do about our correction. It means I can be proactive about it and do something about it, right? So I'm activating my free will and my own desire to do it. Or if I forgot about it, now the light remembers and the light will send messengers to remind me. So he said, וגם זיכרון והיקש והתבוננות, אשר לאו מכל אדם מסוגל לזה. And he said, but not each person can do that, because it's not easy. Because when something difficult happens in the person's life, he doesn't know that he grow from it. We complain, we whining, we blaming, we screaming, we yelling, we punching the whatever, we knocking on the doors. We don't see that we're growing from it. But if we look back now and we see what we went through, and we see the person that we are today, we maybe will say, you know what, it was hard, but you know what, I'm a different person. And because of that, I can understand this or that, or I can help other people even, But he says, even to do that, to look back and to say, wow, you know what, that difficult time helped me to grow. Not each person can do that. It's very hard to do. Because, we have some things we can do, and some things we can still, I don't get it. Why this person is behaving like that, or why he did it to me. We still don't get it. And we don't see it just for us to correct and to continue and to grow. So he's saying, not each person can do that. This is why we need to pay attention, as spiritual people, and connecting with the tools of Kabbalah, that's really what I'm doing with a lot of negativities that exist in my system. I really want to work it out and to understand that the light sent me a blessing to grow, or I still want to keep this negativity and still complain and blaming and whatever those negative thoughts we have about it. ולפיכך אין לך אדם שיהיה מכיר את עצמו. And this is why you can't find a person that he know himself. Because we don't know who we are. We don't really connect with the root of our soul. We don't really connect with who we are and why we came to this world. And this month, and I'm going back to this gift and this month, we have the support and the help, again, if we want, to go back in time. To go back in time, to cleave ourselves, to go back to the womb, to the root, to the seed level. And also when we're born, to that moment of why I came here. What is my mission? I came here to correct something. I want to cleave myself with the seed, with the root level. So everything that the light will show me this month, or the entire year, but especially this month, I want to achieve it with happiness, with joy. Again, we're not going to make a party about it, but I understand that the Creator loved me so much that He wants me to purify my vessel, and He wants me to be a better version of myself. And next year, He wants me to receive endless of blessings. So it depends on me how much I will go back and I will learn about myself and I will purify my vessel. And again, Rav Ashak saying, it's not easy to do. Not each person can do it. But as Kabbalah students, as spiritual people, we know we have the tools, we know we have the support. We just need to make a choice and to decide to do it. If we're going just to decide to do it, the light will enter into our vessel and show us and guide us how to do it. So let's take this opportunity and let's be serious about it, because every year there is more and more strong light coming into the universe, a lot of blessings. We want to interpret those blessings into miracles and wonders and create a shift and in the universe, and to remove pain and suffering, and to remove any negativity from my life and from the world, and to bring Messiah with mercy. So, B'ezrat Hashem, I wish all of us good luck. Let's open our mics and let's share Shabbat Shalom with all of our friends. Shabbat Shalom. Have an amazing weekend. Love you all, guys.